Christians, if you would hide yourself underneath the canopy of biblical clumsiness, you can manufacture any interpretation of biblical scripture that you want. However, I don't even know where this person got these interpretations from. So now, my friend Mike here says that Jesus was not a God when you are born into this realm of reality. You are stripped of all godly powers. You are mortal. Now let's dissect this for a minute. Let's dissect this for a minute. Because these are his words. So he put them out there. So he says, Jesus was not a God. But then he says that being born into this reality, he was stripped of all of his godly powers and therefore mortal. So my question is, how can one be stripped of godly powers if they aren't God? By suggesting that he ever had godly powers of which he was stripped, you have to admit that at least at some point, he was in the form of God. Now, Mike is free to comment and clear this up. But that's what he's actually saying. And then he says that if he is stripped of all of his powers, he is therefore mortal. Well, if he was ever endowed with godly powers, then he definitely could not be mortal. Because mortality has to do with his life and not his powers. To me, this sounds like the result of watching one too many Marvel movies. The logic is not just broken or fractured, it's beyond that. It's not even connected. There's no connection to logic here. If you look at the verse here that I have on screen, John 5:18, Jesus said to the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the Jews of his day that he was the Son of God. And they knew, look here in the verse, they knew exactly what Jesus was saying, that he was equal with God. You cannot be equal with God and not be God. And when Jesus was saying it, he was saying it when he was so-called a mortal by this man. If Jesus was equal with God, he was definitely not mortal. That's all.